every Pride, we draw the circle wide inside of our sanctuary. This year, that song becomes a living act. The circle has no walls, drawn boldly into the streets.
St. Mark has a history of drawing the circle wide. It was one of the first white churches to welcome blacks. It was also one of the first to welcome the LGBTQ plus community. I am a gay man that moved to Atlanta in 1986 with my partner, now husband. Our gay friends invited us to march with them in the Gay Pride Parade several times. Around 1992, we finally marched. At the time, there was a large church that took up an entire city block across the street from St. Mark. When we got to 5th and Peachtree, that church had protesters and with signs and a police officer on horseback to make sure that none of us stepped on their public sidewalk. Meanwhile, the St. Mark congregation had set up tables at the curb and were passing out water, inviting us to come back to one of their Sunday services later. Ultimately, the church across the street moved to the suburbs, but St. Mark stayed. My husband and I did come back to St. Mark services, but not until 1999. On one of those first visits, we saw a man in the congregation dressed in a shower curtain and tennis shoes. Nobody batted an eye. He was as welcome in the church as we were. Diversity at St. Mark continues to this day. There have been and still are congregants that are every color of the rainbow. I encourage you to come by and see for yourself.
When the circle has no walls, that means everyone belongs. That's the vision that carries us from resistance to reconciliation.